Hey, church family, it's Pastor Jim. Wanted to take an opportunity to update you on just some of the things that had been happening here in the church. And many of you wanted to stream our town hall meeting this last Sunday, but due to an internet service provider challenge that was just finally fixed yesterday afternoon, Monday afternoon, we couldn't be able to stream what we wanted to do. So I wanted to share a little bit shorter version of what we talked about Sunday evening so that you can hear what's going on. Three quick things. One, just calendaring. We got some really exciting things getting ready to happen in the coming year. Some experiments, some changes, some new ways to be faithful to who we are at Southern Hills. And so be expecting, particularly be looking forward to August as we celebrate homecoming. It's 64 years of shared ministry. We're going to see some Lent overlaps between our campuses, which is going to be really exciting as well. So good stuff coming. Also want to let you know about a new church management software that we're going to be using called Fellowship One Go. Now this is a way to connect all of us as a family. In many ways, it's the directory that we were promised a couple years ago, and we'll be sharing more about that in the days to come. The third thing, and really is the biggest thing, goes back to a conversation that I had back in April with my dear friend Leticia Priestley. Leticia is the pastor at Duncan Chapel United Methodist that is located right on the Bourbon County, Fayette County line. It is a historically African-American church and is a part of a hamlet. Jimtown is a hamlet. And if you aren't familiar about the historical significance of these hamlets in Kentucky, well, don't worry. We're going to make sure we have an opportunity to share more about that in the years to come. But as Leticia and Duncan have been working, they realized that there is a new opportunity to do some new things and to look for new partnerships to be about in their ministry. So Leticia came and she talked with me and she said, Jim, what do we think? What could we do together rather than on our own and separately? Well, I got real excited about that and wanted to bring it to our Vision Pathway team. Jill and I both talked very briefly and said, we've got to start there. For those of you who don't know, our Vision Pathway team, this is the team that really looks at the high level kind of functioning of our church. They have no power. This is a group of folk who give of themselves, time and energy, a lot of time, to pray and to seek the very best for our church at Southern Hills on both of our campuses. So we brought Leticia and some of her team members to a Vision Pathway team. And for the last almost 8 months, we have been working with them and praying. Oh my goodness, a lot of praying. And asking questions of each other. And what does partnership look like? And what could it mean? And where could this go? And this partnership that she continued to share captivated our hearts, captured us. This desire to here on the south side of Lexington have an opportunity to be involved in a new African-American congregation, a new way of being faithful in Duncan's history and now our history, coming together and doing something really got us excited. And we're now at that stage where as we've talked and as we prayed, we thought, man, this is an opportunity to get to you, to the entire congregation, and know what we've been praying about this new thing, this new partnership. Now, we don't know where this partnership's going to go. Part of the reason we're docking now is so that we can start having those conversations with our disciplinary teams. How do we do this together with finance and SPRC and trustees? I am happy to let you know that in that 8 months of praying and trying to seek God's word and vision for us, we've worked with our district superintendent, Reverend Dr. Yosemar Alvarez. We've worked with our bishop. I spent some time with the bishop talking about this dream. We've worked with NCD, or New Church Development. Many of you probably are familiar with that organization in our church. They helped us immensely with the launch of The Source. And we have the full backing of these three offices, DS, Bishop, and NCD, to move forward and to figure out what this partnership could be. And so we have tremendous resources at our hands to try and figure out how we can, do something new. What I'm most excited about this is beyond enlarging our family and inviting us to take our context and maintain those contexts as best we can and seek new ways to do it. We also get the opportunity, to do something new together, to be in partnership together as we look to reach new people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so what we do know is in March, Duncan is going to be moving into this new expression of worship. And they're going to be using our Source campus on Sunday evenings, which is a day and a time that they have chosen. And we're going to continue to look at what this partnership could mean and what it could mean for us in the future. And while everybody else is dividing and subtracting, we're going to take an opportunity to find a way to partner and to build and add and multiply and who knows what else. I love that God is in the business of doing new things and bringing new opportunities and placing them in our lap. And I can't wait to see what God's going to do as we are faithfully moving into this direction. We have a lot of work to do, friends. We don't have timelines. We don't have a lot of the answers. But what we are going to be is continually looking at that. We're going to set up a place for you to ask questions. It's questions@southernhillsumc.org. You'll be able to submit those questions to us. We're going to continue to make a frequently asked questions sheet, much like we did with the Source. And as we get more and more answers, we'll continue to be transparent and let you know what's going on. Again, I hope you can sense, even in this video, the excitement that I have about this. This is an opportunity for us that fits in who we are at Southern Hills. It goes in with our history, and it goes in with a deep desire to see unity, to help, and to move forward. So again, one of the big things that I want to make sure that you're aware about this is for those of you on this campus, on the Harrodsburg Road campus, you're going to be able to get to hear Leticia Priestley preach on February 6th as we begin African American History Month. Leticia's going to be in the pulpit here, and she's going to be able to share, and you're going to be able to hear from her heart, and we're going to be able to worship together as we begin this new partnership. So again, mark your calendars, February 6th, Leticia is going to be here. Be praying, church family, about this new launch in March for Duncan, and then be praying about these continued conversations about how we move together and where this goes next. I'm excited about God's future for us, for Duncan, for what's going to happen next. And again, hope you will too. Be on the lookout for that email. You can be sending those emails, those questions to us, and we'll continue to keep you updated. Thanks, guys, so much, family, for taking time to watch this. And I hope that this news blesses you as much as it blesses me to share it with you. Until Sunday, grace and peace.